This place is Fort Mackinac. It was an operational military fort for 115 years. It was built by the British in 1780 during the American Revolutionary War. It was ceded to the Americans after that war in 1796. In the first land attack in the War of 1812, in July of that year, it was taken back by the British without a fight after they established cannon positions above the fort at what is now known as Fort Holmes. 2 years later, in July 1814, American forces attempted to retake the island but failed. 13 Americans, including Major Holmes, were killed. A year later, after the war, it was returned to the U.S. 80 years later, in 1895, the fort was closed down and turned into a national park. On this day, we went there as tourists, and our first stop was the Tea Room Restaurant, and we enjoyed the great views from there while having a very nice lunch.
But if the soldiers here wanted to go and enjoy the natural beauty of the island, they could do that as well. As the national park that was founded here in 1875 gave them some extra free time, they could go and explore the natural beauty here on the island. So when they did bathe, it would have been very rudimentary sponge baths, large tubs that they wanted to use for washing clothes, or they would have taken dips in Mackinac. The main problem with that is that a lot of the more modest soldiers within the garrison did not want to bathe in front of their fellow soldiers, so they would simply refuse to do so. It wouldn't be until essentially there is no such thing as portable radios or cell phones during this time, so really there's going to be no way to actually kind of communicate for long distance. Slide yourself above your head in this what's called a neutral position, and from there you're going to different directions to signal different numbers. So for example, if I want so what we're going to do is we're going to have a couple of volunteers come up here. We're actually going to teach you how
whiskey, they give you a shot.
Oh, so buy a shot? You said this was like a bar or something?
It was.
Just the walls were paper, and the restored paper is a popular pattern of the 1830s. The drawn front desk, maple side table, and spindle back chairs are original Bill family pieces. And it says furniture reflected.
That's the hardest part of blacksmithing, is finding the right pair of tongs. Yeah. Sometimes they're too big, sometimes they're too small, sometimes they're the right size. You guys have a great day. Thank you.
The best, it's got 12 pockets in it. That's what carries the tablet, and that's it for the picture.